There are over 100,000 bots on Discord right now for you to choose from, but most of them are complete garbage. In this video, I'm going to save you the time and tell you the 5 best bots you should be using in your server right now. To make this video as valuable as possible, I'm going to be creating a comparison table as we go through each bot, scoring them on how easy it is to use, how helpful it is, how much it will engage your community, and an overall score. Also, as a side note, every bot I mentioned will be completely free to use, and you can find the link to each of them inside my Discord, where I've got them all posted in one place for you to find over there. First on the list is Statbot. Statbot is my go-to bot that I add to every single client or community that I work with as soon as possible. Without this bot, you'll be missing out on a very important resource from your community, which is data. Statbot will tell you exactly how active your community is, how many messages are sent on a day-to-day basis, who your most active members are, and so much more. Now, if we return to our table from earlier and we score it on how simple it is to use, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. That's because Statbot is literally as easy as adding the bot to your server, and boom, you can basically go to their dashboard and review all their data for yourself without having to do anything else. The only reason it misses out on a mark is because if you want to do any extra features with the bot, like optimize it with stat docs, you might run into some issues. But if you're a beginner, you don't need to worry about that. When it comes to how helpful Statbot is, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Without it, it would be much harder to view this data, as Discord's analytics give you less data and is slightly more complex to use. For engaging, Statbot unfortunately is a whopping 1 out of 10, as it offers few features to engage your community and isn't that great, and obviously you wouldn't add it to your server for that reason. And lastly is overall score, which is an 8 out of 10. It's a really necessary bot to have in your server, and it takes 2 seconds to add. Now, this next bot is one for those of you who want a Discord that is so active you literally have to search up how to mute my Discord because it is so active, and that bot is Cardonomy. Cardonomy is an addictive anime card trading game that lets players collect, PvP, trade, and basically everything you can imagine. Unfortunately, when it comes to ranking, I would actually say because Cardonomy has so much to offer, it does fall short on simplicity, since it does require a few extra steps to set up, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. But with a little bit of time, you can get the bot set up extremely easily by following the setup steps that the bot gives you when you add it to your server. As for how helpful it is, while it isn't a bot that will tell you how many people have chatted in a particular channel, it will give your members a reason to engage in your server and possibly chat for the first time, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Now, for engaging, it's an easy winner, 11 out of 10. This bot has been designed to make people active in your server, and I'm going to be honest, you have to be almost stupid to not add this bot to your server, unless your server is more, professional or businessy. Finally is overall, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10, as it's still a new bot that's being actively developed, but is 100% the best games bot you can add to your Discord right now, and it's constantly being improved with new updates. I know because I'm one of the people that work on the bot. The third bot is Arcane. This is a classic utility bot that offers a wide range of features such as leveling, logging, custom commands, moderation. You just can't go wrong with it. As for simplicity, Arcane gets a 5 out of 10, as like Cardonomy, it has so much it offers that it can be confusing to beginners at first. However, it does have a really simple dashboard that after 5 minutes of clicking around, you get the hang of it. There have been several times where I've had to go to the support server to figure something out, which is why I'm putting it at a 5. As for helpful, Arcane gets a 7 out of 10, as its leveling features are incredibly useful. Unfortunately, some of its other features feel incredibly behind, like they have custom commands but no way to schedule messages or send notifications for other channels, not just YouTube. Often with Arcane, I only use it for leveling and sometimes moderation. Now, on the other hand, Arcane's leveling system is incredibly reliable and easy to set up fast, which gives it a 8 out of 10 for engaging. Features like being able to change the XP formula, decide whether members get XP boosts depending on the effort they put into their message, or receive more XP if they have a particular role, that makes this bot a strong candidate for making your server active. Lastly is overall, Arcane receives a 7 out of 10, as it does lack some pretty big features, but its leveling helps it stand out to be a bot that you should give a try. Our fourth bot on the list is a moderation focused bot that I use all the time, and it is called Wick. Wick is your go-to solution if you're like me and you get super paranoid about someone going on a ban frenzy or deleting your channels, or even an admin getting hacked and spamming at everyone basically everywhere. Wick will help you remove that fear and put your mind at peace as it watches over you and your server. Now, the sad news is Wick isn't incredibly simple to set up. Thankfully, they have over time improved how easy it is to set up through through their dashboard, but due to what the bot does, it can get confusing what Wick actually does, and sometimes you don't actually know if it will work until it's too late, as there isn't much of a way to test it quickly, giving it a low 4 out of 10. For how helpful Wick is, on the other hand, though unlikely, Wick is a bot that will literally stop your Discord from being nuked, giving it a 10 out of 10 for usefulness. For engagement, Wick isn't an engagement bot at all and doesn't have any engagement features, giving it a 0. And for the overall score, Wick gets a 6 out of 10, making it a nice bot to have in your server, but not one that will engage or be the reason members join your server, or you'll even use very often. You just set it up once and it's there if you ever need it. The final bot on our list is the one and only Sapphire. Sapphire is almost like the big brother to Arcane in some ways, as Sapphire does things that Arcane doesn't, but Arcane also does things that Sapphire doesn't. I personally use Sapphire to set up sticky messages to send role DMs out to members, so if a member gets a role, they receive a DM to DM members when they join the server. That's a really good one, and it does actually have a ton of other cool features. I just haven't personally used them before. In simplicity, Sapphire gets a 5 out of 10, as it is one of the more confusing bots on this list, but that doesn't always mean bad. It just means it takes a little bit more time to learn how to set it up in the way that you want, more customization if you will. In usefulness, Sapphire is awesome for limited time events where everyone's chatting, but you need to remind people what the channel is being used for. The welcome DM feature is also a game changer when you just want to push a new member into the right direction when they first join your server. For engagement, Sapphire kind of sits in the middle, helping assist engagement, but doesn't really do much to increase it, giving it a 4 out of 10. And lastly, Sapphire's overall score as a bot sits at a strong 8 out of 10, as it does have a ton of cool features that, like I even said, there's a few that I've not even tried out myself. If you learned a thing or two, my Discord is in the description and has a ton more of useful bots, resources and guides for you to go and check out. I'll see you in there.